Yo, yo, yo. Better get everything started. This has been a really sharp turn. This has been a really sharp turnaround for this. How is everyone? I don't even know if anyone's here yet. There's no ping gone out, and nobody would really have known that this was taking place. I guess. I'm still kind of half setting up as well. Let's have a look. Windowed. Let's go. Let's try that again. There we go. This is what I had it on the other night. That should be fine. Rare parrot. Hey, Desert Oasis. Welcome, welcome. And Shaq. Is this a friendly? Yes, it is. It is a show match that kind of got off the ground very quickly. It is between one of the current 3-0 teams and the reigning champions from last chapter, the Cooligans. Yeah, it kind of got off the ground really quickly. It went from being suggested to being organized to be played in the space of a few hours. So it was very Drunk wins the ones every day. Unfortunately, Drunk is not playing the ones. It is going to be Zycriptic versus Yolobrothers for the ones, is what they've settled on. So that's going to be the crack for that. I better make sure that everything is set up on my end. Again, this was very last minute for me to... Riz organised it, but it was very last minute for me to get the stream together. We'll call him ZDC. There you go. That seems appropriate. What are we thinking? It's got to be Champions Field, right, for this? Has to be, surely. Let's see if I can even locate where the hell it is. Hey, Pebbles, not doing too bad, thanks. Welcome, welcome. What do we reckon? Yeah, it's got to be Champions Field Day. Yeah, it's got to be Champions Field evening. Has to be. Do the night version. Yeah, I prefer the night version. Day version's a bit bright. Yeah, so night version it is. I'm happy with that. We're doing a crew battles stream at the moment, a show match, for the tournament that is currently ongoing. Have the flag hanging stands on Champions Field. Yeah, for sure. It has to be Champions Field. I thought that. I was like, yeah, it just has to be, doesn't it? Yeah, anyway, welcome everybody who's here. Did we get a ping out? I assume we did get a ping out. Yes, we did get a ping out. Fantastic. I knew Frog had beat you to it as well. Yeah, I knew Frog would be on it because Frog literally, like, as I was talking to you, Riz, like, setting up the ping, Frog changed the name of the stream. So I was like, is that decal from the pass? Where is this decal from? No, I feel like this decal is not. No, it's an import decal. So I don't think it's a Rocket Pass one. I don't know why I doubted him. Yeah, for real. It's just because I discussed it with you so much that I wasn't sure if Frog was even aware of its existence. Like he just kind of lingered in the background, and I didn't even realize he was here until the stream name changed. I was like, oh, okay, he is here. Looks similar to the theme of the season. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Actually, they've nailed that, to be honest. But yeah, it's an import decal, so it is not. I guess it's not part of any. It's not part of any season pass that I'm aware of. I quite like it. It's been pretty good. But anyway, we probably get this underway then, guys. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath, I reckon. The Cooligans defending their title as a team on this occasion, rather than as the individuals on the separate teams in this chapter. Should be a thoroughly enjoyable one. Are any of you guys in a party? Just to save, like, just for me being lazy. Like the state of me as well. I literally had to jump in the shower. I had like a 3-minute shower to after work. I was literally setting up the OBS after work, probably smelling like a trash heap. Because this was this was thrust upon me pretty quickly. But we're here, so we'll do it. Aussie, help a brother out. Surely you guys are in a party together. Surely. I can see you in the chat. Let me be lazy. Yes, there we go. Legend. There's half. Where be Zycriptic, as if I found the last one first. Drunk. And Jcool? Jcool, what are you being known as these days? Oh, love the energy. Zai's in there already. Jcool, where are you? Yeah, Jcool, what are you known as? Alright, where be you? You're already in the party. Who am I missing then? Oh, I was missing Drunk. Righto. Yes, of course. Who could forget that? Who could forget that profile picture? I wondered who we were missing. Righto. What are we starting with? I don't know if this was discussed. But did we have a preferential starting point? Are we thinking 3s last or 3s first? So Cryptic says 3s first. OG start. Okay. Yeah, Jcool wants 3s first. Any clapback Aussie wants 3s first? Alright, we seem to be settling on an agenda. I'm happy with that. Champions Field. It looks like we are set to rumble. Let's go. You can even see the overlays, the overlay mash there at the top. As we get stuck into it, I believe Tommy K is Yolobrothers, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody else should be named as such. Bobbles, how you doing? Welcome. Congratulations on your win as well. Did you win? Yes, did you win? Did you win the MVP Mobbles? It was someone with an M, but there was 2 players with an M that were nominated, and I couldn't see them because of the streamer mode enabled on Discord. Oh. Yes, you did. Fantastic. Yes, Scuffcord moment indeed. Very much so. Maybe can't handle all the SSL titles. Yes, well done, Marvels. Congratulations on that. Well deserved, I reckon. You've been a real asset to that team. As coming in as the lower ranked player of that team. You've done a really good job in that role. It was a shame that you guys had to make your exit, but there we go. Seem to have got him back. Hey, Choco, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Okay, after a false start, we should be... Next round, sure, I'm going to pull a Drunkfunt for sure, for sure. See the early kickoff, Drunk massively winning that out against Aussie. Big send downfield. I'm going to guess that yes is Jcool based on that. Big send into the path, and Zycriptic just helping the ball along its way, but he's only helped it into the path of Yolobrothers here. The pinch, though, ineffective against Zycriptic's defense. Big send, though. Really good pass from Aussie into the path of... it was, Jesus, Yolobrothers. Guys, these names are going to kill me again. Shot by Zycriptic, saved out by Yolo. Perfect positioning from Yolobrothers. It was a strong shot from Zycriptic. Drunk misses out on that one. Shot from Aussie, swatted away by Jcool. And a mistouch from Gex is going to give Jcool even more room. Wait, Jcool is close to scoring. No, it's come off the post, and Drunk, I think, committed along with the play too early. And the early pressure, as Jcool sends it up, the early pressure produced an opportunity, but not able to capitalize on it on this occasion. Yolobrothers, good fake, sends Zycriptic away. Shot from Drunk, though, as Drunk fires into the top bins. Fantastic from Drunk. It was a good fake, but then the touch from Yolobrothers at the end came out rough, and Drunkfunt made no mistake. Launched it. Not a lot that Gex could have really done about that one. And Drunk Cooligans take the lead. Surely they would be the favourites going into this. Only going from strength to strength as the previous Crew Battles winner. Only last chapter they dominated. And they have it all to prove here, but Yolobrothers taking the fight back to them again. It was another great pass centre from Aussie. Gex and Yolo in the waiting. Nobody back for the Drunk Cooligans. See the passing plays coming out from IOD1NE. It's something that I have mentioned multiple times about this IOD1NE side, that they have been very, very scary in the threes passing plays between them. Jcool now with the reset, can't make anything out of it. And Gex, a little bit of a rough touch from Gex. He's giving the ball up to Zycriptic. Yolobrothers dispossesses Zycriptic, but Jcool is looming. Dangerous ball. If it had been on target, it would have had to have been saved. Good cut, but where is the defense? And Yolobrothers takes it out. Zycriptic goes center, gets it around Aussie, but only ends up teeing up the waiting Yolobrothers, and they take the lead now. Good beat by Zy, though. This is going to be straight back in the other end, and Zycriptic opens his account 2-all. That lead lasted a grand total of about 3 seconds, and we are back level. Good matchup between these two so far. Surely the Drunk Cooligans, as I said, the extremely strong team that they were, would only be stronger this chapter, you would think, with them all grinding the game. But Gex, they are sharing the points between all 6 players right now on the field. Zycriptic trying to work his way around, but both of them Zycriptic and Jcool called into the corner. Drunkfunt was nowhere to be seen in defense, and they retake the lead yet again. Oh, missed kickoff here. Jcool gonna have to get back to this. Does well to get back to it. The points really being shared around the field at the moment. Commit from both Zycriptic and Drunkfunt in the corner. Jcool has control now. What is he looking for here? Gets a good beat. Yolobrothers off the side, going to look for a sidewall touch. Does get the sidewall touch. Probably can't follow it up too much more. Gets dispossessed by Drunkfunt in the corner. Drunkfunt looking for a beat over the top of Aussie. Gets exactly what he was looking for. Gex now against Jcool. Jcool wins out. Zycriptic up high, but he misses out. Yolobrothers missed out too, but it worked out. And Yolobrothers, great pre-flip from Yolobrothers, getting the ball over the top of Jcool, but Zycriptic now leading the charge back down the field. Pushed off the ball by Aussie. Engagement between Gex and I think it was Jcool in the middle, and the defense has been sent out again, and Aussie has their 4th. It was a good beat by Yolo. Zycriptic missed out on the backboard touch. He had Gex staring him in the face, and Aussie makes no mistake with the finish. Yolo actually the GOAT. Yeah, for real. These have been a really dangerous 3 side though, IOD1NE. The threes gameplay has been extremely strong. See, Zycriptic just gets bumped out by Jcool. Probably looking for a follow had that not have been the case. Gex challenged early by Drunk. Good challenge. Zycriptic gets the beat. Where is Zycriptic now? Good save by Yolobrothers. It's put Jcool in an awkward spot. Probably would have been looking to follow that with a strong shot. Jcool, flicked high over the top. Yolobrothers up now. Zycriptic having not a bar of it. Gets it around 1, gets it around 2. And they end up making it work. So fast center, Drunkfunt into the middle of the backboard. Weighted down by Yolobrothers, pops it high, looking for a few extra touches. Gex trying to help him out there with the tip on. Aussie up high, good challenge from Aussie on Jcool. Jcool looking like he was in a threatening position, definitely wanted more touches. As Yolobrothers just fakes out the shot and gets it. No, he doesn't get it around. Well saved by Jcool. So prepared for him to say that he was getting it around Jcool, who was in a horrible spot defensively. Shot from Jcool saved out. Drunkfunt challenges early. AussieBlue staring down the barrel of another open net. Where is Zycriptic this time? There's a Drunk Cooligans defense holds strong, but it may be too little too late here. Jcool looking for the extra beat. As Zai tries to read this waterfall, can't quite get there. Drunk and Jcool go for the same ball. Jcool with the shot just puts it into the bottom bins, but it is too little too late. Zycriptic says winnable. But it will be IOD1NE who get the job done in game number 1. Well played to IOD1NE, holding strong to the strong threes gameplay that they've shown throughout the entire tournament. We'll have to see whether the Drunk Cooligans can bring themselves back. Only lost by 1 goal, but they were backtracking for all but the first goal of the game. They were the first ones to open the account, but from there on end, they were trailing IOD1NE for the entire game. Big send downfield. Where is Drunk? Drunk going to have to turn awkwardly on this ball. Good demo by Jcool. Drunk misses out on the opportunity to shoot though. And a good 50 by Yolobrothers. Did double up a little bit, but he's looking for a dunk now on the backboard. Well saved by Drunk. Drunk should be able to follow this up now. Really strong play from Drunk down the wide lanes. As Jcool exacting a double off the backboard. Yolo waiting patiently though, has full control of this ball. Drunk though with zero respect for Yolobrothers' mechanics off his own backboard. With the dunk, absolutely no respect whatsoever. And Drunk opens the scoring. It's the same story as the first game. The Drunk Cooligans taking the early lead. High from Jcool, well saved by Yolo, had to be a touch. Drunk only ends up giving this one out to Aussie. Aussie up high in a dangerous spot, goes for the reset instead, ends up giving the ball up to Zai. Zai with a good pass to Jcool. They nearly fumbled one another, but... And we see Drunk Cooligans getting in their element here, just a slight pass around the waiting Gex. Not really a lot he could do about it in the end. A strong opening salvo from the Drunk Cooligans. Read by... as he is swiped off the field. I was going to say, really good read by Zycriptic, but it was Yolobrothers who ended up picking up the ball in the midfield. He was immediately removed off the field by Jcool. This ball should land safe for them for now. Good touch by Drunk. He's even put Yolobrothers out of the play there with that touch. Gex tries to delay the play, but a new lease of life coming out of Drunk Cooligans here, but Drunk with the early challenge on Yolobrothers, and where is AussieBlue? Can't quite get himself around it. Yolobrothers did a really good job. He drew Drunk in as the last man, but Zycriptic now wide on the right-hand side, just easily dancing his way down the field. Again, an early challenge from Drunk, this time doesn't bear the same result. Zy up high, only picks out Aussie on the wide lane. And surely Yolo has a save. No, what a save from Jcool off the post. And they thought they had a route in, but Jcool said no. He gets bumped out of the way as well. That would have been a third, but for Yolobrothers' bump. Challenged by Aussie, just holding on to this ball, exacting so many 50s. It's pinched out. Going to be an awkward one for Yolobrothers to follow. He does get the reset, but he's unable to get any sort of strong shot on target. Jcool up high, initiates the air dribble, looking for a 50 to finish it off. Pop up high from Aussie. It's a really good touch where Gex and Yolo. Gex ran out of boost. Yolo was on the wrong side of the ball. And the pressure just keeps building from the Cooligans. Had one good opportunity to shoot so far, IOD1NE, but AussieBlue couldn't quite get the ball under control after a beat from Yolobrothers. Jcool and Zycriptic accidentally, you would say, but worked out in their favour. Pinch it downfield, good centred balls. Zycriptic, though, way too far back, and now a series of passes from the IOD1NE team, and Gex has found his way through. It was a good save by Zycriptic from the Yolobrothers shot. Good little interplay. But they do have the first in game number 2. Gex misses out on this one. Drunk cops a bump. I think he copped a bump from Jcool, actually. Zycriptic has 2 bites of the cherry here on this ball. Good 50 by Jcool. He looks to get the ball centre, probably looking for a bump as well. Drunkfunt didn't realise that Jcool had an extra touch on that ball. The ball got knocked back into his path. High now from Zy as he looks to centre it, but the pinch goes a little bit too far across. Jcool now with the shot, trying to pinch it on target. But Yolobrothers too fast, saw the danger immediately and snuffed it out. Crossbars the MVP. Oh, what has happened there? Cooligans has just again disappeared off the field. Zy, hardball centre, Drunk and Jcool both jumped for it. And as a result, left the net wide open for Yolobrothers to exact another even game. And this is kind of what reminiscent of what we saw. Just a few defensive mistakes, a few misreads from the Cooligans, giving IOD1NE a few freebies after all the sustained pressure they had in the early game. One into the corner. Only meets the path of AussieBlue now. Really good play from AussieBlue. Nearly a dangerous shot on target. Jcool snuffs it out in the end. See Drunk jump really early for that ball. Trying to read the play so early as Drunk. Cryptic looks so awkward. Probably didn't have much boost to his name. Jcool takes control of this ball, but only gives it to Yolobrothers, who says, I got it. Just claiming mine with the stall, but doesn't do anything to help them out. Zycriptic into Jcool. That's going to be a third. Really good outplay from Drunk Cooligans. Jcool off the sidewall into the path of Zycriptic. Zycriptic back into Jcool. The passing plays are nuts, I know, right? IOD1NE as well. Been guilty of a few strong passing plays downfield. The Drunk Cooligans really have found their form in this next game, though. Only one mistake, whereas I think there was multiple in the previous game. Have they found a way back in? They have via Aussie. Great shot from Aussie. Strong sidewall bounce double from Gex. And a misread from Jcool, and Drunk has brought them back in. Cast a curse.
He's beginning to believe.
Zy taken off the field by Gex. Yolo high in a dangerous spot. Well challenged by Drunk. Jcool was up as well, though. And if they can't get it down, it's going to be an OT. The Drunk Cooligans need an inroad. This will be a lot of pressure for them. By Drunk, gets it into the centre ball. Yolobrothers looking so very uncomfortable. Shot by Jcool, saved by Aussie. Good positioning from Aussie. See a little bump there, trying to stop Zy from keeping the pressure on the wound. Jcool early challenge by Gex. Really solid from Gex. Is he going to fall on this ball? He's not. Drunk's going to get it center. Yolobrothers waits patiently, only as far as Zycriptic. The waterfall's going to come down. It's going to be dangerous. Well read by Aussie. And Jcool just again trying to keep that pressure on, trying to keep the ball in the orange half. Good series of challenges where Yolo gets a touch off to the side, but expends a bit of boost to do so. And a shot by Drunk, saved by Gex. Yolo challenged as well. Really good touch by Aussie. Just offsets Jcool by a hair. Jcool though still has a good read on this ball. And that's a weak touch from Zy. Surely Yolo gonna challenge. He is. Drunkfunt was up super early as well. Dangerous passing plays. Jcool with the read. Gex early challenge. And they find a way out. Again, popped high. Yolo up so early. The boost reserves running low for the Drunk Cooligans. As the onslaught comes the other way now in the form of IOD1NE. Touch by Jcool. No, again, no boost in the tank. He just gets Yolobrothers out of the way, but the onslaught just keeps coming. They need a big clear. They need to get a beat over a couple of IOD1NE players. Backboard shot from Gex. Yolo with the double tap read off of Gex. What is that? Jcool just pops it center. Gex goes high, goes for it again, and pop back into Gex into Yolo's shot. Zycriptic had no chance. And IOD1NE have swept the threes. And suddenly, the Drunk Cooligans on the back foot. Jcool says twos. The twos it is. I now looking to get it over the top of Aussie. Aussie challenges well though. Jcool backtracking hard. He's going for a read on Gex's touch. Does get a read. Drunkfunt up high, looking for... Not sure whether he was looking for a double or whether he was looking for Jcool to go off of the backboard. Jcool just misses out on the touch. Drunk challenges. This is going to be dangerous for Jcool now. But he does get back in the nick of time. Aussie was in a dangerous spot. Pops this ball high, but he's not going to be able to follow it, or at least he's not going to be able to shoot it. Drunk challenges with him. Jcool, no boost, and Aussie scores his first double commit from the Drunk Cooligans, hurting them on this occasion. Challenge by Drunk. Early challenge. Where is Gex? He's not there. He's not there. Drunk's going to score. Gets the beat on Aussie. Early beat. Gex went for boost. He actually missed the boost, and it was game over from there. Drunk just wiggles his way downfield. And they strike back in quick time. This is going to be dangerous. They've gone for boost again, and this time Jcool's going to take it. They've been caught out twice here. The cheat. Leaving the ball, and Jcool exacts it immediately. And suddenly the lead has vanished from IOD1NE. Early challenge by Gex though. Jcool wanting the double tap. Gex said absolutely not. Get out of my house. Early pre-flip from Aussie. Not able to get underneath it though, so he is going to end up conceding the ball to Jcool. Pinch from Jcool up high. Where is Drunk? Drunk gets it high off the backboard, looking for the double tap. He's not going to have the boost, but Jcool's going to swipe it down low. And Jcool makes it 3. Big swipes underneath. Gex, I think it was defending, went high, looking to defend the double tap. Drunk never actually had the boost to get there, but he wasn't to know that. Another one. Another one. Jcool A little bit of a collision there, but Aussie slow to read this ball, and Drunk just pops it out. And Jcool makes no mistake. 4-1 now. And that's a big give up. Jcool probably kicking himself that he didn't run that down the field and punish again. He takes the boost and the pass upfield. This is where they've got to be dangerous. This is where it's going to be dangerous. A good read from Gex. The passing play looked dangerous. Gex sending it downfield to Aussie. Jcool definitely not exacting the touches that he wanted. And Gex gets the dunk of his life. High, really good centered ball. Jcool elects not to go. Aussie went for the block. Done in by the fake, looking for a pass back to Gex. It is a dangerous pass back to Gex. Drunk committed. Jcool did not. Well done from Jcool to be calm, cool, and collected. By Drunk, Jcool to run this down the field. Gex up early. Good read from Gex, but he only ends up giving it back to Jcool. Aussie up early, was probably a little bit nervous about the beat from Jcool. Jcool was looking to follow it up. It's high again off the backboard, not what Gex would have wanted, and Drunk is up high. Drunk from downtown, misses out on it. Jcool off the backboard, he misses too. And is Drunk going to turn hard for this? He does turn hard for it. Gex up high, Jcool has to retreat to get boost. Gex looking for another touch, can't quite get there. How did nothing happen there? Yeah, for real. Jcool looking for a cheeky bump there. Gex has missed out. Where is Aussie? They are not punished on this occasion. But Drunk trying to keep heavy pressure. Big hard challenges on the back line, and Jcool swipes another one. It's a recipe that's working for them. Drunk with the extremely heavy challenges, and Jcool just finding a little bit of space here and there. And he's been very deadly in front of net. Here he goes again off the kickoff. This time Gex seems to have learnt his lesson. But the onslaught just keeps coming. Jcool does go for this one. Well saved by Aussie in the end. Gex again misses out on that touch. Puts Aussie in a bit of an awkward spot. Aussie found himself ahead of the play. Was expecting the touch from Gex. It never came. High ball from Aussie. Drunk needs to get back to this. Well done by Drunk. Jcool swipes the boost. He's getting a bit of a hassle job though from Drunk, as that goes dangerously center. Where is Jcool? Jcool was in the net. He was well positioned for that in the end. As he looks for a 50 on Aussie, gets exactly that. He's going to ping center. Oh, Aussie just takes Gex out of the way, but fortunately he was still in line with the ball. Jcool high onto the backboard. Aussie swipes the boost. Actually, very good touch from Aussie just to turn that back away from the net. But again, the onslaught just keeps coming. Hard touch from Drunk in the center of the field. As Jcool gets it over the top of Aussie, puts Gex in a very awkward spot here. Yes, it could absolutely make a tasty one series. Jcool and Drunk are doing the job at the moment. Gex is going to go up high off the sidewall, looking for the double tap. Where is Gex? Well saved by Drunk in the end. Gex looked like he had the double tap wrapped, sewn up, signed, sealed, and delivered. And Drunk just said absolutely not. Good save by Gex here. Though in response to the top bin shot from Jcool, but it is going to be too little too late. The damage is already done. Drunk and Jcool have it all sewn up. And they are going to take the first game of the twos. A lot of pride on the line. Yes, sir. There was talks in the matchup chat about the stakes between the ones of Yolobrothers and Zy, whether there would be additional stakes tagged onto it, but we couldn't reach a consensus on what should be gambled between the two of them. It was suggested about the invite to Full Tilt being hinged on this one series, but Yolobrothers had already had an invite to Full Tilt. feeling probably was that it wasn't worth it to him. It would have been very interesting if there was more on this than just Pride, but Pride is what we'll have to do at the moment. Aye, from Jcool. Drunk was up so early and reads it well. The miss from Gex. Gex would have been first to this ball had he read it, but he didn't read it, and Drunk absolutely did. And Drunk's heavy commits still paying dividends here in the twos. As I say that, the ball just sails into the back of the net. A bad 50 from Jcool on Gex. Gets the demo, just knocks the ball into Gex, and it just ends up in the back of the Drunk Cooligans net. Saved out by Jcool. Gex was threatening a dangerous shot. Aussie, though, gone too far. It's left Gex in a 2v1 with Jcool. Jcool made no mistake going for the bump there. He never wanted any piece of the ball. Made that known right from the start. Again, Drunk making life very awkward as Jcool tries to fake out Gex. Gex read it well, though, in the end. Drunkfunt, though, another heavy challenge. Just takes all of Gex's control off the wall. And Jcool going to clean up the touch from Aussie. Does he have the touches available to him? He doesn't. And Drunk, though, still looming large here, trying to make Aussie's life hell on his own backboard. Fake from Jcool. Jcool goes and swipes the boost as well. He's given Aussie a bit of an opening here. A good challenge has put the ball off into the corner, and really good control from Drunk. Dangerous centre. Jcool misses out, though. Drunk going to have to retreat. No, he goes hard at it again. Wouldn't expect anything less from Drunkfunt here. It's the way he's gone about his game. Well played. Jcool, as he's eliminated, that was actually very essential from Drunk. Jcool had been taken off the field. And Drunk's challenge stopped them being scored on early. Jcool up high. What's he looking for? The double tap? No, can't quite get around his own first touch. And heavy touch off the backboard from Drunk, this time going to Gex. Jcool, hard challenge. And Jcool makes no mistake on the corner read. Aussie on the wrong side of the plate. Gex took a little too long to set up the flick, and Jcool made no mistake with the read. Yeah, Drunk has been outstanding in the twos. Some very early challenges. I think a few miscommunications in the threes cost them a couple of goals, with Drunk going in hard on a few of his challenges, but it's not exactly unexpected given the fact that these guys have just been suddenly recalled. They haven't played together probably since the last chapter. So, and they've just got the recall this afternoon. So the little bit of miscommunication in the threes probably wasn't that unexpected. Jcool nearly did really well to get that ball out of the way, but unfortunately he pinches the ball off the bar and it just ends up landing onto Gex's roof. And they even it up yet again. Not exactly the touch Gex would have wanted, but it nearly worked out very well from AussieBlue, for AussieBlue. Dangerous strong shot from Drunk just wide. Aussie now versus Jcool. Does well. Jcool stands firm, looks for the 50, knew that Aussie didn't have the flip available to him. The ball was grounded. And a good long beat trying to catch Aussie's high line out, his high positioning. High one from Jcool, again looking for it. Drunkfunt this time takes command of the situation, gets another big beat. Where is Gex? Jcool challenges early again. His shot just wide, pre-flip, trying to keep Aussie away from the ball, but Aussie goes hard at this. I think Jcool thought Aussie was going to back off, and this is going to be dangerous. Gex is going to score. A little bit of overzealousness there on the wall from Jcool. Drunkfunt, I would have absolutely wanted that ball to roll, and instead it comes hard off the corner and sits well into the path of Gex. Massive beat by Aussie here, puts Gex in a 1v1 with Jcool, misses out on it. Jcool, a zero boost Jcool as well, as we're seeing here. Goes high, neither of the IOD players fancied a piece of it. Jcool, can he get this ball around? He can, but he sacrifices possession for boost. Moving high ball from Drunk, looking for another beat. Jcool fancied the beat as well from Drunk, but he misses out. And Aussie did not. Gex had the most open of nets.
He's beginning to believe.
They are absolutely more damaging this time from the IOD1NE team. They were a little shell-shocked by Drunk Cooligans in the first one, but they seem to have found the rhythm a little bit now. High Gex with the long beats. Can he get back around it? He can. Jcool, well saved by Jcool. Again, very collected in the net. Goes high, looking for the reset. Well, not going to be able to catch his own setup up. Now Aussie in a very dangerous spot. Good centered ball to Gex. Well saved by Drunk. Drunk read the play pretty well. Seeing the pass incoming, he knows that this has been the route one for the IOD1NE side. The big pass is center. And the miss by AussieBlue has put Gex in an awkward spot, but well saved in the end. Drunk now off the side wall. Saved out by Gex. Clock ticking away for the Drunk Cooligans here to sew the game up in two. They're not going to be able to do it. Well saved by Jcool, but they're not going to have enough time. IOD1NE are going to take game number 2. Is there a bracket I can look back? Yeah, so the bracket's in the Discord server.
Bruh.
So I'm happy to show you the bracket at the end of this show match if you would like. I do have the bracket on here as well, so I'm more than happy to show it, so you guys can see where the standings are at the moment. But we'll do it after this has taken place. See, the Drunk Cooligans need the win. They need the win to take this into the ones. IOD1NE already have the 3s sewn up. All the pressure on Jcool and Drunk here. They look like a force to be reckoned with in the first 2's game. But a little bit of overzealousness, overcommits, just cost them a couple of extra goals in the second game. See, bit of a miscommunication there. Aussie challenging hard, getting the ball over the top of Jcool, and well read by Gex. Gex with a really solid read. Jcool again, a bit of a heavy turn from him. And Gex jumps so early. Early read from him. And IOD1NE take the lead. We'll see how this plays into the mental of Drunk Cooligans. Jcool, early shot, well done by Jcool to get himself around that. I thought the chance was gone there. Drunk completely, I'd say, butchers the kickoff, but it worked out massively in their favour, and Jcool wraps himself around it. And again, a lead that lasted all of about 3 seconds. Early one from Drunk, looking for the double, can't quite get it. Aussie was in a good spot to read it. As he gets the bump, Jcool just going to get back to it. It was dangerous. Gex looking for the bump on Jcool here, but he's going to go for the big send. Where is Aussie? Aussie misses out, and Jcool does not. Could see Jcool looming. Maybe it played on Aussie's mind as he went up for this backboard touch. That Jcool was just looming.
This is Rocket League!
And they swipe the lead back off IOD1NE. Early doors. Good kick off from Jcool early. Take the boost. Aussie took the other corner, so Aussie will have boost to play with. Good pass. Drunkfunt fires high. And that bounce on Jcool, you can see, you can feel how upset he was with that bounce. What a shot from Aussie. Pops it high and then just takes it low. Jcool jumped and misread the intentions as Aussie gets the low pop, the low beat, and evens us up yet again. I drop early 2v1 here. Good pass. Where is Jcool? Nah, Gex has overtaken him. He allowed Gex to get ahead of him. And now they are on the back foot. Clear by Jcool. Gex up early. Probably knows that Jcool doesn't have much boost, but Drunk helps him out. Jcool is playing for boost, playing for time. Needs to get some heavy touches over the top of the looming Iodine duo. Swipes the boost, goes large, but only into the path of Drunk. Surely knew that was going to be returned to sender. One pops it high. He was looking for Jcool to go, I think, but no such enthusiasm from Jcool. Aye, good air dribble from Jcool. Actually held onto his flip for a very long time there, but the shot just over. Gex looking like he's in a really awkward spot, but Drunk, you would say, misses out on the challenge more than is beaten. Gex swipes the boost. It's going to put them in a really awkward spot here. Well saved by Drunk in the end. Jcool passes it out to Drunk. Drunk back to Jcool, maybe no. If it was too heavy, and Gex saves the potential shot. So he's looking for the read off the ceiling. Good ceiling shot attempt from Aussie. Jcool and Drunk both up. Jcool going to get a pinch here though. Gex didn't read the pinch well enough, and Jcool's missed out on the boost. This could be dangerous. Drunk has already committed, but does manage to get the read. Oh, Drunk, massive beat from Drunk. Massive. Surely this is going to be a goal. It is. Jcool's not going to miss out there. What a beat from Drunk. Very well done from the Drunk Cooligans duo. Just faking out Aussie there. Actually leaves the ball for Drunk, but Drunk was nowhere near in a good position to challenge. What a save from Jcool. Can he get back to it again? He can't. Strong shot from Gex. Well saved by Jcool, but you want to see Jcool probably made a rod out of his own back there. He left the ball to Drunk that Drunk was way too far away to challenge. And it ended up piling the pressure on the Drunk Cooligans duo with the strength of the passing plays that the Iodine side has shown. Free flip from Jcool into an air dribble, but the falling ball too difficult to get under control. Challenged by Drunk, he's probably slowed Gex down just enough. Jcool looking for the extra read, can't quite find it on target though. Drunk does find it on target. Aussie in a very good defensive position. Jcool goes for the boost. He's overcommitted himself to not be able to turn on this ball though. None of the Iodine duo went for it, and Jcool ended up in an awkward spot as a result. Only a missed shot by Aussie gave them respite. What a shot from Drunk though. Gex challenging on the sidewall, and Drunk just sends it downfield. Aussie completely taken aback by the strength of that shot. And they have the lead again, just over a minute left on the clock. Needs to take his time here, does take his time. Oh, what a shot from Drunk. It is on target. Gex forced the save out of Gex, and still with the power. Jcool, that's a risky challenge with Aussie on the backboard. But they do survive. Gex eliminates Jcool though. It is going to be Drunk on his own here. Misses out. Drunk has no boost. It's going to be Jcool versus Aussie. High one. Well saved out by Jcool in the end. Just 27 seconds left on the clock. They are 1 goal to the good. As it stands right now, we are going to the ones to settle it. Script is already written. Really good catch from Drunk, but Gex challenges early, gets the ball away. Jcool has boost now. He should feel a little bit more comfortable here with the ball on the hood of his car. Gets a really good 50 as well. Goes hard on the pass. Where is Drunk? Drunk is probably sat deep in his own net. Yes, he was. And Drunk Cooligans obey the script and take the twos. Yes, sir. 1-1. The threes, it is. Sorry, the ones, it is. The ones will separate these two teams. Planned. Yes, it's all staged. It's all part of the script. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Zai, early read, goes high into the backboard. Boost swipe there from Yolobrothers. Again, goes high off the sidewall. Yolobrothers looking for the read. Can't quite get the read. Zycriptic's going to score first. No, he's not. He's put it wide. Where is he again? This time hits it into the path of Yolo, and surely Yolo is going to score first. He is. Zycriptic. The open net. GG's. Well played, Drunk. Very well played. Zai didn't happen. And Yolo opens his account. God, I hate Drunk. Yes, well done, Drunk. Brought it in the end. I think you guys just probably had a little bit. I think you guys had a little bit of a disadvantage in the threes, having probably not played together since the last chapter. I said there was probably a couple of moments of miscommunication that may have cost you a little bit in the threes. Because I don't think the threes was that mismatched. Good challenge from Zai, though. Good flick early. I don't think you were that mismatched at all. Maybe just, yeah, they have been a dangerous threes side. Their passing plays have been very good throughout the tournament, IOD1NE. Yeah, they've been very good at passing between one another downfield. It's been scary to watch, for quite frankly, all tournament. But you guys got the job done in the twos. Very strong showing. Again, though, you probably, yeah, I think if you guys had been playing and training together, you probably definitely could have taken a game off them, but it wasn't meant to be. But the twos, you guys got the job done in the end. After, yeah, a bit of a strain again. Aussie and Gex did play a very good game between them. Really put you guys to the sword. Early flick from Yolobrothers. It goes high, and Zycriptic will find his way out via the corner boost. Early challenge, though, surely. Zycriptic misses out on the wave dash, but Yolo a heavy touch, and Zycriptic goes high. What has he got for us here? Looking for a 50 as the ball drops below his ability of air dribbling. See a few nervous plays coming out, but that is a massive one from Yolo, and that is the worst bounce it could have taken. Yolo had the beat, but the ball said no off the corner. And now Zycriptic, exacting a play of his own, probably dropped the ball a little earlier than he intended on doing. Yolo read it well. Zai, extra touch, was probably trying to initiate an air dribble there, but wasn't quite able to get it on target. Zai, though, Yolo had to challenge that. Ball says no, yeah, for real. Ball says no. Zai had to challenge that. Sorry, Yolo had to challenge that early. Zai was just teed up, and there was no way Yolo was reacting to that shot after the fact. Yolo's had some dangerous flicks. The Dominus, if you can get the flicks down with the Dominus, they can be scarily powerful. Zycriptic has to be really on the lookout. Good air dribble, though, from Yolo. Zycriptic staying down. Not sure what he was going to get out of Yolo here. Was probably looking for maybe an air dribble cringe or a reset. Instead, Yolo just follows through with the air dribble. Yo, Clutchy, how you doing? Good win by Yolo here, looking for the sidewall into the beat. Never mind, goes fake. Really big brain from Yolo. And Zai had to give respect to the potential for the shot. Yes, Axel's broken, shattered. Really well played from Yolo. Good early challenge. Zycriptic's missed out on it though. Really wanted the 50. Yolo popped the ball low. Zycriptic though just got himself around it. Couldn't quite. Tasted that wall. I went through it in replay. Cryptic. Oh, wave dash kickoff though. He should have another one here. What a save from Yolo. Zycriptic probably thought that was just already in from the wave dash kickoff. Yolo though had other ideas. He tries to bait Yolo into this big challenge. A good shot from Zycriptic. Yolo in a really awkward spot. Nice. Fired it straight at Yolo again. Just needed to be either side of him. And it would have been a certain goal. VAR check, please. Says Zy. Sorry, Gex isn't hosting this one. We can't VAR it. Powerful clear from Yolo. Zy gets himself around it in the end though. Staying close to this one, Yolo. Zy, though, not able to get him away from it the first time. Does get him away from it the second time, and surely it's going to be an equalizer. It is. It is absolutely good content, Riz. It got turned around very quickly. I said earlier, the turnaround time of this match was very heavy. It went from being a suggestion to being a reality in a matter of hours. No one knew about it, much less me and the rest of the community, but it has been thoroughly enjoyable to happen. Zy faking the early one, goes for the next one, fakes the early flick. Yolobrothers thought he had time to get the boost, but he gave up a good defensive position to do so, and Zycriptic capitalizes. On the back foot here, Zycriptic trying to turn this one on target early. At 50 though, and he was gonna have another one. 6-4, Zycriptic doing the job for his team in the ones. There's gonna be a lot of nerves riding on this one.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Very much a defensive approach at this one. Swipes the mid and then swipes the corner. Good flick from Yolo though. And Zycriptic challenged a little too eagerly in the end. He was actually put out by flick going backwards on Zycriptic's momentum. Early beat on Yolo though, even to it. As he goes for a catch, this is for all the marbles. Well done by Zy. Yolo stayed low. Looking for the big brain again, but Zy pinches it away, and surely that's going to be job done for Zycriptic. Yolobrothers, what has he got for us here? Does he have any kind of a shot? Yes, he does, but he's going to be barred out. And Yolobrothers is going to feel cheated. But Zycriptic claims game number 1. There's no way. A win is a win, absolutely. Zycriptic wanting his VAR check, but he gets it over the line in the head. Sign me up for full tilt. Absolutely. I can't even hear Yolo. I reckon it's because of my settings, you know? Don't know if Yolo has me added. I thought I had Yolo added, though. Is Yolo just staying quiet? Tommy, T. Tower Burger. Yolo unadded. He doesn't like you. That's fair enough. I don't like me either. You have voice chat off? Who has voice chat on? What absolute lunatic has voice chat on in this game? Oh, no. I couldn't see if he was replying. I could only see Zycriptic's messages, and I realized I have text chat on friends only. Oh, shot early from Yolo, finding the angle. Yeah, no, I just couldn't see the text. I could only see Zycriptic's text, but yeah, because of the friends only setting that I'm glued to. I could only see that one. So I need a VAR check on that. Eye flick from Zy. Yolo did jump, realised it was over pretty early. Zycriptic going to have to be heavily on the back foot here. Looks for the challenge. Very good challenge from Zycriptic. He's going to try and exact an early shot. Realise he's not going to get this under control quickly. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the wrong green bar. I forgot that I've got the old green bars set up as well now. Might be. I've had to put them on a different unit. Zycriptic. I'll have to rewatch that back. Yeah, so I used my, but I haven't got them set. I didn't bother, obviously, getting them set up to my stream deck, so autopilots took over for me there and used the wrong one. I had to go and fish out the old overlays and the old green dots and everything. Cryptic, big kickoff win, turns the pressure back onto Yolo. Yolo washed on God. See him here though, good 45, Zy. Still struggling with the power on Yolo's flicks. Just that little turn in there gave Yolo the opportunity to get the ball over the top. He heard you, Clutchy, yeah, for real. Man's listening in. Cryptic, has he caught Yolo out? He has caught Yolo out, but feels he can't turn around on this ball just yet. It goes high, air dribble, well done from Zycriptic. Yolo waited down patiently and gets punished for it. Zy gets the challenge out of Yolo, but Yolo's still not out of the play. Pops low, trying to get a 50 out of it. Good 50. Does get the 50 out of Zy in the end. Zy can tell a little bit of fear, probably. Yeah, again, please, Zy. A little bit of fear from the flicks. Earlier made that challenge come out of him. Yolo just took the 50 and went on his way. Still such an even matchup between these two, though. Zycriptic early flick, well done. Takes the lead right back. Still 3 minutes of gameplay left in this one's game. It has been a very interesting watch, though. So for me, the interesting bit has been, despite the strength of the current reigning champions, as Yolo evens it up. Another flick again from Yolo. Even as the strength of the previous reigning champions, who we have to say really smashed it last chapter. The increase in rank as the chapters go on, the increase in average rank as players get better. As players play the game has shown, because they have really been put to the sword here. I know that they haven't had any opportunity to train or to train for this or to do any scrims for this. It was still a formidable unit, and all of the Cooligans team has surely only gotten better between this chapter and last chapter. All of them big grinders of the game. But they have been put to the sword here in what is a very even contest. But right now, they are holding the cards. Zycriptic standing strong in the ones. Only one goal in it so far, though. Massive from Yolo, but unfortunately goes high for him. And now the counter-attack from Zycriptic. He saw the challenge coming from miles and miles away. Really good play from Zycriptic. Creates the angle on the ball. And can see Yolobrothers challenging from so far away. Quick flick over the top. And he claims his 6th. Zycriptic is a ones main. I think I only saw one other one series from Zycriptic this chapter, and it was, if I remember correctly, it was a very nervous series by both players. I can't remember who it was against. Gives up the ball here, and Yolo capitalizes immediately. Just a bit of a heavy touch from Zy. Yeah, I can't remember who it was against, but it was a very nervous one series. From Yolo. Zycriptic read it pretty well, though. It wasn't the full beans from Yolo. Well challenged by Zy this time on the pop shot. Yolobrothers still in a very dangerous spot, still has complete control of this ball. He tries to get Zy to jump. Zy not having a bar of it, though. Instead of going mechanical, he was trying to get Zy to commit early. Zy, does he have the angle? He does. Forces the challenge from Yolo. Yolo pops it away, but only recenters the ball. And Zycriptic makes no mistake, brings back his 2-goal cushion. High, good reset from Zycriptic. Goes low, though. Lost control of the ball, and the pinch shot, well, it was an all-or-nothing play from Zycriptic. If it was on target, you would hazard a guess that it was almost guaranteed to be in. But if it was out, it was going to be a goal against him 9 times out of 10. And that is exactly the result that he got. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, I guess. Especially in the ones arena. Beat by Yolo. This would surely be another one in his favour. A heavy first touch, though, means that is not the case. Zycriptic has the boost, has the ball. Elects to go safe. Safety first route from Zycriptic. Swipes all of the boosts, just trying to exact a 50, trying to get Yolobrothers to commit to a heavy touch. Just denying him every semblance of boost. It's a good beat from Yolo in the end, but it's still not going to be shootable. And has Zycriptic done enough? Is he going to sweep the ones? If he's going to sweep the ones, then the results of this game mode are not what I expected they were going to be. He has. Well done to Zy. A big old schwepp in the ones. And the Cooligans retain their honour as the champions, the current reigning champions of the crew battles. But they were given a hard run for the money in the end. Oh, that is the wrong one. I will give them the correct one. I think it is. Where is it? There we go. Blue one. GG's. Well done. I promised you a... I did promise you a read as well on the bracket. So we're just going to... yeah, I did promise you this, so we're going to take a quick look at it now. I'm just going to update it because I've not updated this in forever. Someone requested to look at it. And there it is in all of its glory. I'm going to have to shrink this down, though, aren't I? I'm going to have to play around with this. Excuse me 1 second while I mess around with this. Get it up to spec. That's good enough. Good enough for me, honestly. There we go. That is how the bracket stands right now. I believe that is fully up to date. Who wants the smoke? Still crew battles champs. Yes, well done, Zycriptic. Well done, Cooligans. Good showing though by I've forgotten how a good showing by IOD1NE. Really, really put you guys to the sword. Gave you a run for your money there. All the reigning champs are into the finals. Yes, they are. They had to be split up because of the OP. But as I said earlier, like they probably were not ridiculously OP for this one. Purely because of the fact that the average rank has also gone up this crew battle, which showed in the game modes tonight. But yeah, that is the stand. I think there is another. What would it be, Choco? Another 6 games to play? 6 series in total? Please correct me if I'm wrong. We finished them all last night. Is this out of date again? This could be out of date again. Then my bad. Oh yes, it is out of date. Yeah, it is. That's fine. That's fine. I know Riz is not here as well, so it'll probably get updated. Apologies. Yeah, this is out of date. But anyway, so it has already been decided. The rest of the info is on the Discord, but it will be. You've pinned it. There you go. So finals will be happening in shortly. I'm not sure exactly when. I think we were waiting on something to take place. I think we were waiting on Riz to get home, which will be Wednesday. So that then Riz can do something with this bracket and get it up to speed, which is absolutely fine. No, 5-10. There you go. Choco's all over it. But I'm going to leave us there, unless people have a rate. Just finished. Nah, you smashed it, Gex. You guys played really well. You played really well against a strong side. To be fair, they were crew battles champions for a reason last chapter. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Riz. I'm sure it is what it is at the end of the day. You were awful, Gex. But yeah, nobody blames you. But anyway, unless we have a raid that we would like to send people to, I am gonna call it there. Get them in quickly because I am going to go get some food in very, very quick time. As I reshuffle all of this around. Is that a raid suggestion, Choco, or is that just you being oi breeze oi? Is that a raid suggestion, or are you just shouting? I'm saying bye. Okay, boy. Yeah, no worries. Righto, guys. Cheers for all of that one, and I will see everybody in the finals, I guess. GG's.